Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tag to share with you. I can't recall the name of the tag, but I'll have looked it up and put it in the title of this video prior to posting it. But I was tagged by my friend RamonaTulk, who, if you're not already following her on YouTube, you should, especially if you love wax in general, whether it's candles or home fragrance. She also does some makeup. She's got a nail polish collection that is to die for. I just got rid of a lot of my nail polishes, but anyway, she tagged me in this tag, and I guess when I watched her video, she said Emily Noel 83, who I have been following for like 2 years. She's a fairly large beauty guru, but down to earth, unlike some of them that have hit 8 million, 4 million, and whatever, and I'm subscribed to some of them. I prefer a lot of what Emily does. I feel like her broadcasting background is, it really comes through. She's relatable versus some of the people who've got so many subscribers that you're just like, you're out to lunch at this point. You can sort of tell who's getting paid to do what, even though they don't necessarily claim to say that they're getting paid. Emily, I follow. Emily, I really enjoy. I've been a subscriber of hers, like I say, for a couple of years. Anyway, so it's like a top 10 makeup. Like if I were to, heaven forbid, something were to happen and all my makeup or all my worldly possessions would be gone, where would I start from scratch? And it's kind of like weird because it's not like I have a lot of lip products. So if you know me, you guys probably know that I would have lots of lip products. But before I tell you what's on my nails, it's the same stuff. What I decided to do is top 10 with 2 honorable mentions for the makeup, but I also decided to do non-makeup as well. Top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that I don't have. Okay, perfect. So that's what we're gonna do. Before we go any further, it's been on my nails. I just reapplied. It is OPI's Lisbon Wants More. I have posted a photograph of this in those flowers right there on my Instagram, which is linked down below. It's Canada Kim with a K on Instagram. So anyway, all right, first off, in no particular order, I'm gonna do the makeup versus the non-makeup and go from there. I absolutely can't live without. These are a lot of things I'm gonna show you are either repurchases or something I pull for and use on a regular basis. These, I have 2 different colors, but they are the Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles for Treatment Concealer. It's got goji berry and some sort of oxal. I have the brightener color and light. Now, they just came out with a whole pile of new colors, which is so nice for people. I mean, really, the colors and the shades that they had before were more like for those of us who are like light fair, and there was not a lot for deeper skin tones, and they went all out, and I believe they brought out 8 new shades, 6 or 8 new ones. But these are the 2 that I've had. I repurchased so many times. So I 100% would recommend these. It's obviously, if you have really, really dark circles and you require even more concealment, this probably wouldn't be for you, but I love this. Like I said, I repurchased both these colors often. So there's that. Oops. And, I use NYX, it's a blush, would you believe this? A blush in taupe to do, now a lot of the things I'm wearing today, you can't really see much, but I do NYX taupe blush for my contour. It's a nice cool tone shade. I just hit a little bit in here because I do have a fairly round face, and I just have one little groove in here. So I use this quite often. I have repurchased this. This is probably the 3rd one I've gone through since using this. Love it, would repurchase it. Again, NYX taupe for contouring. The mascara, now there's so many mascaras that I really do enjoy, and I've tried out lots of different ones. Majority of my favorites, almost all of them, are drugstore, which is great to be able to say that, because they're drugstore. They're a great value. You don't have to go and spend $40, $50 on a mascara that really you're only supposed to have for about 3 months, the moment you open it. But I have repurchased this time and time again. It has made favorites many times on my channel. It's Maybelline's The Rocket Volume Express in the waterproof. And the reason why I get the waterproof, because I find that it really does separate, lift, and keep my curl up. and I will use it on its own on Tuesday night, like when I go to work on Tuesdays, and Tuesday nights are my fire practice nights. So I wear this all day Tuesday, because when I come home I just take the makeup off and just the mascaras, whatever. I don't have to worry about it like melting down off my face when I'm wearing a face mask and so on and so forth at practice. I also use this to top on top of non-waterproof mascaras as well that may give a little more volume, because I trust this. It doesn't flake on me. It keeps my lashes really separated and long. Really enjoy this. And again, you've seen this on, or you've seen that on many favorites videos. I couldn't live without, I have like no eyebrows. It's not for plucking. My eyebrows are very, like it's colored. Obviously I'm wearing it right now, but I have to put what I'm about to show you in my eyebrows to make it look like I actually have any, especially after about here, because after about here I have like literally nothing. My eyebrows are very blonde. So I remember I got my makeup done by MAC. I've done it many times for parties and stuff, but I remember this one time I went to get my makeup done at MAC for probably a Christmas party, and the lady's like, "Oh, we should probably," you know, she asked me about what I did for my brows, and I said, "Well, oh, Willow's probably gonna be meowing." Hey, Willow, what are you doing? Please forgive me for one moment. Hey, you gotta go outside? Good girl. Okay, I hear you. All right, guys, sorry about that. I could see her. She almost threw up. She's sitting at the door like licking her lips, and I'm like, okay, it's time for you to go outside. You can throw up. This time of year, the cats eat grass. So back on topic. Sorry about that disgusting side note. Anyway, long story short, I told her, I said, I need something green, like a green base or whatever, undertone. Otherwise, anything pulls red for me, because I have red, like I have freckles, light skin, red hair runs in my family. Literally anything I used to put on my eyebrows went very, very brassy. But this is the only thing. This is Coquette eyeshadow from MAC. And it is a satin, Coquette satin. I've had this, I've probably been working on this, and I use it every time I wear makeup. I would say I've had this for coming on 1.5 years, and I mean, look at that. Haven't hit pan or anything, so love it, and could not live without it, because otherwise I have no eyebrows. All right, so the next 2 items are gonna be eyeshadow palettes, of which I've showed on my channel. I've put in favorites many times. These would be the first 2 I would repurchase in a heartbeat, and neither of them are drugstore. Sorry. But these are the 2 that I would purchase in a heartbeat if lost. Now, unfortunately, the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette, they have changed the Natural Matte Palette, and so I'll just turn it upside down. And they've changed it up a little bit, so the colors aren't quite the same. Again, I have this in my eyes and my crease. I have, turn it upside down, Cashmere Bunny in my crease, and then I have Sexpresso, just to deepen out the outer V. I can use this for everything. In fact, there's so many palettes out there that don't even have very good matte, or any mattes for that matter, and I pull from here. I would absolutely repurchase. They have changed it. I've heard mixed reviews on the changes. I would at least try it if I haven't lost that one or it broke, or I went through it all. And the next one is the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm not gonna blind you here. And it does come with a brush that I don't use, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've used, oh, I got like a hair on my lip. Anyway, I have used this quite a bit. There are some colors here that I don't necessarily use often. The deeper red, like the red ochre and Reglar, and this one I don't use as much. I have used everything, but some things more than others. So anyway, I love this one. It's popular for a reason. I never did use the brush, but I hear from those people who do use the brush, they say the brush is really decent. That's great. I have my own brushes though. All right, so now I've got 2, in the makeup side, I've got 2 items on honorable mention. Before I get to those, it's lip products. So what's on my lips is from my friend Gail. She sent me this. This is a Dolly from Buxom. Now, Buxom Dolly has both the full-on lip cream and the full-on lip polish. This is the polish. The difference between polish and cream is polish has a little bit of glitter in it, and the cream is like just a cream. Like the White Russian is a cream and so on. Speaking of White Russian, I love this. This is so good on its own, but I top it up on top with so many lipsticks, so many lip liners. You guys, it's just so, there's a reason why this is a popular one, and this does make a lot of people's top makeup pieces of life. And that's been a repurchase for me, and the Dolly has been a repurchase because it's on its way from my friend Ramona. Anyway, MAC. The MAC lipstick that I have repurchased, this is the third one I've picked up because I've gone through the other two. Like, for me to say that of all the lipsticks I have, like, I've gone through this. It is a cream sheen finish in Peach Blossom. This is it here. It's fairly new. I have used it a few times, but I picked it up around Christmas time this year. Love this with Buxom, this with Dolly. I mean, it's just amazing. And before we get to the honorable mentions, I mentioned these before. These are definitely a little bit of a splurge, but I love these. This is the Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfectors. And I have the color number 2, number 8, number 5, which is the most worn and the oldest one in my collection, and number 7. So I love these. They're so comfortable. They're not sticky. They give just a nice wash of color. They're mature. You know, they're not like vibrant colors. Even though this one looks like it's super vibrant, it's more of a sheer color with a sheerness with a color to it. If that makes sense. And then the 2 honorable mentions are blushes, because I'm not like, I don't really care about blush. I can pinch my cheeks and do like this and I'd be set. And highlighter. RamonaTulk from Benefit is the blush in, there we go. I love this. It's so good. It smells so good too. So the RamonaTulk is an honorable mention, and so is Mary Luminizer from the Balm. This is I wear a different highlighter for every day. This Mary Luminizer I use when I go out. You know, I really buff it into my skin right here, and so it really melts down well. So that is it. Here it is super, super pigmented. It is so pigmented. It's so hard to, I have like super strong light right now, but super, super, super pigmented. Anyway, so that's the makeup. So if you only wanted to watch the makeup side, that's cool. Let's go on to the non-makeup, but you will find hair care, skin care, all sorts of things. Some things I don't have, but I love, and I'll mention the one I don't have for certain, and the other one I just have the packaging for. First of all, ever since I was introduced with long, fine hair that I have, I get such bad tangles. I'll go out, I could straighten my hair out, let's say, and go outside and it's breezy and I'd have tangly hair in T-minus 5 seconds. The wet brush, I try to pull out as much hair as I possibly could. The wet brush, I cannot live without it now. I cannot believe how easy, now this is supposed to be for wet hair, I can't believe how easy it is for me to like pick out my hair at the end of a shower. I love this thing. Speaking of hair, let's keep on going. Living Proof's No Frizz Nourishing Oil. I have realized, this is so good. This is expensive, this is like $50, but I received a sample of it and I bought it because of how much, again, I have fine, thin hair, and it's really hard to find stuff that doesn't weigh my hair down. I put 1 pump with all the hair that, I mean, I have thin hair, but I have a lot of it. I put 1 pump in my palm of my hand, I work it right through to my fingertips, and I just sort of work it all the way front and back down to the root, not the root, to the ends, avoiding from here up. And this is so good on doing it, putting on my wet hair, putting on my dry hair after I blow dried my hair. I love it. I would repurchase it. It's gonna last me a while, so thankful for that because it is expensive, but I would repurchase that. The most popular face mask is from Lush for me. I have purchased this or brought in my 5 empty pots to receive this free, and that's what this is from. I took in 5 empty pots to get this one for free. It is the Don't Look at Me Fresh Face Mask from Lush. Cleansing lemon juice and scrubby ground rice leave complexions glowing. This is spectacular. It's very blue. I feel like a Smurf when I wear it. It is so good. I have like a baby's bottom skin after I feel like after I rinse this because of that rice. It's a really nice exfoliant. I love this. It's what I pick up every single time I have 5 pots to take in. This is what I pick up. I've tried a lot of them, and I do love every Lush mask I've tried. I've really enjoyed, but I feel like I get the best benefits with this. So there's that. On to Lush still. Foot lotion. Now I try to treat my feet as best I can, spoil them with scrubs, like really nice scrubs, foot lotions, do my own at-home pedicures and things like that. An item that they don't have the Lush Kitchen any longer, but when they did, I was waiting and waiting. Now this is so nostalgic for me because I've been buying Lush since the late 90s, since almost a little after they started. Lush, I guess. And when I was in college, I was splurged, and this was what I bought. It's a pie to pepper foot lotion. Take a load off your feet and soothe on a load of luscious, fair trade organic cocoa butter to moisturize and soften the skin. It was only on the Lush Kitchen. I have this jar, which is almost gone, and then I have one other jar, and I don't know if they'll ever bring it back. I really want them to just bring it back in the regular, because like peppermint foot lotion is good, but everyone gets peppermint. This smells like chai tea. This smells like a proper chai tea. The cloves, the yumminess. I love the scent. I actually have put it on like just to smell it like near me so I can smell it or, you know, go to bed. I love it. Again, pie to pepper. It has been a repurchase. I waited decades to get my hands on it after they pulled it from their shelves. Lush Kitchen isn't any longer, but sometimes I'll just keep looking at the UK site in hopes that maybe they'll bring it out again. An item I don't technically have, but I have the packaging for, and the reason why I say that is like this, it looks like there is Q-tips in here, which they are actual Q-tips, but I just saved one of these containers. It's the Almay oil-free makeup eraser sticks. I've talked about these. It's made my favorites many times. They look just like the Q-tips, but on the Almay ones, there's one side has like a colored stripe. I want to say blue, and you snap it off. In the center portion, it's hollow, but with eye makeup remover inside. So you crack the side that you're supposed to crack, hold it upright, and all drains down to the end that still is a Q-tip. And then I love it. It's been a repurchase many times. You guys know how much I love this. I just been trying to use up something I have right now. I did hold on to this package because this is perfect for traveling to put actual Q-tips in, and of course the makeup eraser sticks. Back onto Lush. You guys know my very favorite is Rose Jam Shower Gel. This is from my shower currently, as you can see. Only comes out at Christmas time. I love this shower gel so much. Love it. I can't say much more than that, except at Christmas time when it comes out, I go ham on that stuff. So that's been a repurchase many times. And this has been a repurchase of mine too. I used to get the St. Ives scrub, like the apricot scrub, but it was really scrubby and kind of hurt a little bit. This one is less hurty. This is Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. Helps clear blackheads for fresher looking skin. And they do have a scale on the back of how, like, deep scrub, light scrub, and this is right down the middle. So that's what that looks like. It has been repurchased many times since I've discovered it about a year ago, and this one is empty. I need another one. And we have Neutrogena all-in-one makeup removing cleansing wipes. Again, you guys have seen this a gazillion times. I love these. I find though the first 3 or 4 are a little drier, and then once you get to the center to the bottom, it's beautiful. The last, second to last item, because the one item I don't have because it's so expensive, I don't have. So I'll just tell you what it is. But my favorite perfume, it is like, I would call this my signature scent. It's so good. It is Elizabeth and James Nirvana Bourbon, and it's sexy. So I was gifted this, and you guys, I don't go through perfumes hardly ever. I'm down to here, and I don't know. I even used to just try to wear it in the fall. Now I just want to wear it whenever I want because it just smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. There's many different like scents, but this is my signature. I would say this is my signature scent. And the item that I don't have, and I don't have the means or the technology to place the photograph in here, so you're just gonna have to use your imagination, is a very expensive item, hence why I don't have it. But I find that the Sunday Riley Good Jeans, it's an lactic acid, and I put it on. It's almost kind of like a serum kind of thing. You put it on before you put your moisturizer on. It really smooths out. Like I have little bumps that you don't necessarily see on camera, but I have little bumps here and there, but they're not pimples. They're just like, I don't know, like little bumps. I was blessed with pretty decent skin for the most part. Like I really have. But I think now that I'm about to hit 40 this year in just a couple months, I have really, if you guys notice, I haven't bought a lot of makeup like I used to buy a lot of makeup. I'm probably going to be investing in more in skincare, I would think, to really help the situation out. I was very blessed. I still have like little, not issues, but little things that I would love to correct or help aid a little bit in the process of aging, because I can't stop what's going to happen, but I can age gracefully as much as I possibly can. So I would definitely repurchase the Sunday Riley Good Jeans, but it is $150 for the, I don't know, the smaller bottle, and $200 Canadian for the larger bottle. Sephora sale in the fall is probably the next time I'm gonna buy it, unless I like really have all this extra money, but I'll probably buy wax. All right, you guys, thank you very much, Ramona, for tagging me. I'm just gonna tag anyone out there to do this. If you have a Instagram or Instagram or YouTube, do the tag. If it's just Instagram you have, just maybe take a photograph of all the things that you like and list them out. And I would love to see it. So you guys, as always, thank you so much for watching and taking the time out of your day to join me. As always, you guys, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye.